Yo, how's it going, guys? And welcome back. Today, we are around Mexico for ARS. Round
one day Derek's not here, everything
7?
else like got out.
7? I don't know. I think it's round 7. Round 7 for ARS, like I said.
My steering inputs
Yay,
controller at
we're
home.
substituting in for Frosties. Once again, because it's a Friday race.
Thing is just fucking me.
So
today.
we are around Mexico. Like
So
I said,
promises on
holy
anything
shit,
good
my
today?
voice. Yeah, not
he
a
was scrambling
great
to
track,
pack
but
and he
not a
forgot his controller
bad
at
track
home.
either. So, you know, it's 50-50 for me. Depends on the day. And as you can see on this lap so
You
far,
go into the spectator view.
it's not
Oh,
going to be a
yes,
good
there
day.
we go.
So,
Take control.
we will have to
Yuki Sonoda.
wait and see what happens. I mean, I don't expect anything out of the top 5, but I don't expect anything
Also
better
on a
than
completely different
top 3. I'm not
Mexico
really expecting
setup,
too much today
so
because of how shit this lap has already went. Anyways,
it's very
out and
odd.
around, Mickey Tony giving us a little bit of dirty air. It doesn't matter. We go low line up to the line. It's a 16-1, but so horrendous. And definitely a lot of time that can be improved.
Shit lap.
And here we go now on our next lap. Lap started a little bit later than I expected, actually, in the edit, but coming down this main straight, a lot more battery burnt than I did on my first lap, but already turns 2 through 3 are a
4
lot
tenths in
better.
2
We're up
corners.
4 tenths, which is absolutely outstanding. And as long as we don't do anything major, we can keep this as we turn in too early. So jeopardizes our exit there, lose about a 10th there. But coming out and about through the second sector, going a little bit wide, and it
I messed up the
really messes up our
section, of
exit
course. And I'm going wide everywhere.
in the S section, and it goes really bad, but we're still gaining
intense.
time, so we know in our final lap we know where we can find time. Out and around into the stadium section.
And I went deep in the
And,
stadium.
yeah.
I mean,
Where's their
yeah,
message
that's
to me? It was
I don't know
like,
how you do that.
I finished 9th ahead of D2 Dominator, and
Such a shit lap.
then I was
I
like,
get-
it says you
The
finished
15-7, and we know how much more time there is, so 26 seconds left to go. We start our lap. We are going to be the final person on the lap, if not maybe Smooth behind us. I think that is, and the Mercedes. I don't know who the Mercedes is. Maybe Slushy. But here we go, out and around, starting our final lap. First few corners, it was decent. Came off the gas a lot there. Probably should have stayed on it the best I could. But pushing all the way down into turn number 4, going a little bit wide. But it was better since, you know, we set up this next corner in and around here. Looking a lot better so far. Up a 10th. Pushing a 10th and a half. We just need to nail this. And we just, like I said, haven't been able to. Our car's gone wide almost every time. Now down a 10th. We know there's a lot of time left in this final sector, so we will improve. It's not going to be pole worthy from, you know, what I know of. Go to the stadium section and just watch the time fly up. I mean, in just one corner, gaining 3 tenths is absurd, and we have so much leftover battery.
I'm just lacking confidence, man. Like, just fucking send
That's
it,
what I-
pussy. Oh my god.
That's what I did. First sector, I was just
Fuck
like
me.
taking it easy, and then I gained 4 tenths in the last 2 sectors. Like I was even. Amy or Mickey Tony.
And after hearing a little bit of frustration, we actually had to do a lobby
I would say
restart,
half
a
the
little bit of
laps
connection
over-
issues.
Okay.
So
Well, I went
we
a lot
are
over 'cause I was scared.
about to get going now. People changing their strategies at the last minute because of
Alright, good
what
luck.
everybody else was choosing, but I switched to hards. I'm the first hard round. So this is going to be an interesting strategy here.
Supra had a fucking
Super
start.
had a
Oh my god.
super
Yeah.
launch here. Already fighting Alex on the straight immediately. And down down into turn 1, I
good?
maybe
Break
braked a
on
little
you
bit
there?
earlier than Alex would
Oh,
have
you're good.
expected or liked.
The setup
But he
is
stays ahead,
not kicked in yet.
Oh, I just.
and Alex completely losing the car.
Well, what even is that? I was like feathering the
Metal clip
throttle
that.
in third, shifted up to fourth,
Metal clip
and then
that.
like a second into fourth. Oh my gosh, G fucking G, dude.
And after that little kerfuffle with Alex, he catches
fuck
back up
Alex.
surprisingly. But now he's got wing damage,
love
so
you,
he's
Biz.
probably gonna go in and pit.
Love it.
Geyser, dude. Oh,
And
just
we need
locked
these
up.
hard tires to get warmed up.
Zero downforce.
And stick with Rasam and Amy. Amy's got
Gun.
insane
Front
pace.
wing, yeah.
She's a controller player,
Shit.
and she's got crazy pace.
Can hard slash
And you're gonna
still
see
have
that the entire race. She's absolutely a stud around here. So
Oh,
we
you told
will
me.
just have to push to our heart's content.
Golly.
And going on the hards first maybe could have been
Oh,
on
I'm so glad that I
a
made it.
big
Oh, these
error
hard tires
due
are
to,
so shit.
you know, they are
No, Super, I know you're behind me. You
bad
can
at the
get- you can get me,
beginning.
bro. I'm trying to help stay into DRS, but I'm so slow. It says purple sector 1. Don't believe it, man.
And trying to talk to Super here because he's definitely watching my stream
These
at the
hards are
moment.
so slow.
And yeah, like I said, I feel like the hards maybe weren't the greatest
wow.
Fair enough,
choice
you had the checkered flag.
in the beginning.
and Rasam both went
So
off the
it's
track.
going to be very hard.
was
Maybe going
on the
mediums and
second
sticking
back,
with the
so,
2
like,
ahead would have been optimal, but
It's not like I follow them. I just do my own thing.
so we'll have to wait and see how this pans out. But as of right now,
My
the
inputs
hards
feel so
were
weird.
not the great strategy, but we
I'm
will
telling you, it's the Windows
eventually
full
catch up to
screen.
them in a couple's lap time. But coming into this next lap, I think we're just going to let Super go, and we're just going to maybe slingshot, maybe use some DRS off of him, and wave into him that I have absolutely no pace. He can come and get me, and we will wait and see what happens a little bit further into the laps as our tires start to kick up.
Oh, Supra. Don't walk up like that. I have PTSD from people doing that.
So now about 3 laps later, we finally have caught back up to Amy's.
Yeah,
We
the
dropped
hards are starting to feel
Supra,
nice.
and Atozi's come
Me
with
and Natosi
us.
are moving.
As you hear me say, me and Atozi are moving. As you can see,
Medium
Amy
rounds
up
are
ahead.
sliding.
She's really sliding. I
Yeah,
mean,
changed
obvious
that.
due to being a controller player having that high tire wear, but she's really starting to struggle now, and that's showing. And her and
Go
Rasam
on.
fighting is also bringing me right
Bring
back
back
into
stream.
this. So we will take advantage of that when we can, as we had a little mistake turning in too early. Correcting that. As long as we don't lose a place to a Tozy, we will be a-okay. That is our direct rival at the moment in the championship, and just in this race right now, he is on the same strategy as us. As he actually
Tozy nearly killed me, and then I nearly killed Rasam
nearly
because of
hits
it.
me, and I had to react to it. So
Fucking hell, he almost pulled a Lewis.
him making that mistake is a pretty crucial, but it's not heart wrenching. He's got
23 seconds.
triple DRS zones on us. So
Wizard?
Yeah. I think he got a corner cut and then.
Retired in the pits. I think you got a 10-second for speeding.
Yeah.
and talking about my goat
Oh
wizard
my god, this poor
retiring
Haas
in the
driver is
pits.
gonna get passed by 3 people on the straight.
And
Look at us, 1, 2, 3.
talking about how Amy's gonna get absolutely passed by all of us here. But she actually peels into the pits on lap 7, which
She
I
went
thought
into
was
the pits.
crazy early.
Lap 7, by the way.
What?
As you can hear a little bit of confusion
I
out
mean,
of
the
me
top
here.
speed is just so much quicker than Rasam.
And our tires are completely souped up, so that is something that's
Jay crashed and
going to be very
set the track.
obvious. But if the medium tires are hurting this hard this early, I might be in trouble towards the end of
What is Atozi doing?
my second stint.
Oh.
And as we
Oh, no.
completely just have a moment, spin
I
Rasam, I'm
kinda took
going
out Rasam
to let
a
him
little
stay
bit.
ahead.
But he's okay. Lap 7? That's what I'm saying, Rasam, or ZLM. Way too early. But Rasam's struggling too. If Rasam is struggling, that's how you know it's a problem. If the Rasam MFAO is struggling, you know there's a problem. You know something's up with the tire wear.
And realizing that medium
Savage will tell you
tires
that.
are going to be an absolute problem, and when I put them on in the next
stint.
stint.
Defense on a Tozy for me.
So the strategy now, seeing the tire wear is going to struggle mediums, maybe 9 laps in, knowing someone like Rasam who doesn't struggle on tire wear, we're going to have to go very long on these hards and really stretch them out until
Let's run
near
into the
puncture
sun like it's
territory.
season 3. Holy corner exit, Rasam. Didn't know you had all that.
So about lap 22 going lap 23 now, our tires are about 80%. We're in
If they were
puncture
struggling on
territory.
tire
As you
wear,
can see, our tire light is red. And we're going to do 14 laps on mediums coming to the pits now, because it's just what I had planned for. We went a little bit
Liam might
longer
be
than
Drake
expected.
Maylover.
And
Ugh.
Amy
And if I
behind
were to
us,
go one more lap, I would love
who
to.
pit on those hards, is right behind us, 4.7, and we're going to go into the
I would love to
pits.
go one more lap.
Um,
That's way too hard
a
though.
real bit scuffed of a
Tozy's going
pit
one
and
more lap in the Haas is
pit
staying
entry,
with-
and Amy came with us and is going to go hards, which is an absolutely
Stint work.
brilliant strategy
Tozy's
from
gonna
her.
punch it.
But nothing happened from
Haas
when
on the
Amy and
hards.
Rasam
That's
pit
very
and Supra
smart. Yeah, she
pit
went
until
harder tire
now.
allocation.
And I'm immediately picking up
they
on
get
Amy
back
going
up to you.
harder tire
Yeah, she
allocation.
was like 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind me, and hit with me, and is now back on hards, which actually might be game-winning strat. Yeah, because how quickly the mediums go off, but I'm 4 seconds ahead. She's got DRS because she pit behind a Tozy. Really shocking.
And
the safety
that was the
bug,
correct
though.
strategy, was to go
Everybody's been
Yeah.
harder
very clean
allocation
for one
around
big
here,
deck
and
as a drive.
I picked it up really late. The one stop is doable, but as you can see, it's definitely not quicker. As here comes Amy, 1.5
Yeah, there's like a
seconds
big
behind
train
finally,
that
actually
Tozy's got
5
pretty
laps
much linked up.
later. So
He's
my
like ahead of
tires
it by like 2 seconds
are
or
now
so,
going to
but-
be completely underwater compared to Amy's. And Atozi is our direct competition, so
Yeah. Amy's got
Supra and
the free
Rasam
here.
might catch up in the next 8 laps. Atozi is going to struggle a
DRS
lot
this
more,
lap,
but his
sure
tires
they'll
will be a
next
little
lap.
bit better. But here's Amy finally getting DRS on lap 29.
Tommy's
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 6 laps old.
probably setting
Time
18s.
last lap, 1 minute 19.0.
Yeah, she's only going like a tenth and a half slower each lap.
And trying to figure out her
Still second
pace,
quicker than
and her hard tires are
She is struggling, I can tell.
absolutely souped up. Even though she might
We
be
lost the
struggling
rears
just
there. I
a
don't
little bit,
know
she is still going to be doing a lot better than us.
if she's pushing or what's happening there. But you guys saw she just lost the rears. Of racing by Supra, but I'm
And
not giving it
now
that
about
easy.
3 laps later, Supra and Rasam really caught up.
I'm not giving
And
it that easy, mate.
Tozi's right on the back of it. He's been dropped from DRS, so he is struggling a little bit. But we gave a nice little fight to Supra,
there go the rears.
completely sliding on
There
that
go the
exit.
rears.
But him and Rasam are fighting for
He's a little
P2,
pushy
so
boy,
I'm just
pushy,
gonna
pushy.
be a little bit of a nuisance. Not too big to Rasam, because I do like battling with Rasam, so he'll get it fairly easily
Oh,
on
the
this
rears
exit.
just slipped from below me. Oh,
As
we
you can
lose
see, the
2
tire
places
lights
now.
on. And inevitably, we are going to lose out to these two, as Atozi actually pits,
Oh, I
which is a
turned off
little
DRS. What am I
confusing.
doing? Absolute donut.
And we're just going to give Rasam a little bit of an incentive to go for the dive bomb. He gets the move done. It's him versus Supra now, so
Yeah, the tires are absolutely mudded.
now we will have a comfortable P4
Yeah, we're
due to
P4 at best.
Atozi hitting, which was very confusing to me. Maybe he was going to puncture, or maybe he just wanted to secure fastest lap. I wasn't too sure.
I don't
But
think we're gonna
regardless,
stay in this top 3 at all.
net best is going to be P4.
These mediums are absolutely muddy. Yeah, I'm down, Jacob. P4 back-to-back is very good results. What if... Oh!
And 3 laps later, it's the final lap of the race, and nothing happened. I mean, yeah, we finished P4, so it's a great result. I mean, better than I expected, at least.
Oh
We started
my God.
P3.
No puncture.
89% tire wear, as you can see, and that was a rough race for me. Overall, it was a good result. Glad that we could hold off with Tozy and get to the place we could. I don't think I could have finished any better. Those Haas's were... Amy was flying. Rasam and Super were on a better strategy, and we just did the best we could. Yeah, we were P1 in our strategy, but it was just naturally really hard. So it was an overall good day, but
I got my
we will
donuts
have to
for
wait
winning the
and
World
see
Championship last year, and
what happens
in the
next
stadium
week.
section.
I think we
How'd you fall down to
do.
13?
I'm not too sure about the championship. We'll take a look here in a moment. Alex Hansen finishing P13, which is a little bit
Yeah, I was
rough
just,
because
like,
of the
spinning every corner.
lap 1 incident. And like I said last week, we don't have any drivers and constructors due to them not being posted until
Yeah, Amy's
next
on
week's
track.
race, I do believe.
P4
So,
now.
yeah, I mean,
Mediums
overall
tire
good
wear
race,
was
nothing
through
more
the
I could have
fucking roof.
expected.
Hey, it's a good
And
race, though.
thank you so
I
much
mean,
for
if I
watching,
knew that
and we'll see
mediums
you
tire wear was
next
gonna be that
week.
high,
I think
probably
around
would've done one or
Zandvoort.
two more
I'm not
laps
sure. I don't remember.
on the hards.
But we'll see you then.
But no,
Ciao.
that's a stellar race.